Man, we got the quarter pinner wrap on BigWalkDog SRT. Yeah, yesterday progress. We did the hood, the fender, and the other fender. So this wrap is a gloss black metallic. You get a better view when it's on the outside. Right now, it's in the garage. All right. So I need to get. I really gotta stretch this paper all the way out. I got my magnets already in place. Yeah, magnet. What's up? Number one view. My first viewer to the new stream. Hey, Pooja, what's up with it? Got me a new view. Let me share that junk to my community. Yeah, we're doing the solo wrap. What's up? A&G, Skeet Cheeks. Yep, so this wrap material, it's like paint, but it's not paint. All right, let me reset. Get my magnets up. All right, let me set that to the side right quick. All right. Start off with alcohol. Wipe down. I wiped it down yesterday, but I'm just gonna do it again. Probably put me some knifeless tape up here. Yeah, I like to clean the wrap. Clean the car for the wrap. Break it down so you get a clean wrap. Yeah, I'll take the door handles off, take the mirrors off, take this black trimming off. This how you open up a car. When you took the door panel off. Yeah. Just want to make sure everything clean. right, now we can get ready to lay the wrap now. It's a very delicate process. You got to make sure you clean it before you're wrapping. Unless you're gonna have a lot of dirt. Under your wrap. You don't want that. So we're gonna get this knifeless tape. So what I want to do is put some right here, so that when I put the wrap on top, I can just trim it down. Find the edge. Okay, here we go. Orion Club, what's up with it? Yep, you're gonna run this through this seal right here, and pretty much when you get the wrap in there, you're gonna be able to use this stuff called knifeless tape, and just gonna cut the wrap without me using the. Yeah, you're gonna do this on both sides, and then when you do the hood, you're gonna do it again. I mean, when you do the roof, you're gonna do it again. Yeah, some handy stuff. You could make the cut on it, but then you wanna, like, if it was a car with a lot of bundle on it or something, then it probably wouldn't matter. But on a car like this, you probably wanna at least cuts as possible. It's all good. They make stuff like that. Alrighty. Okay, this what you call wrap right here. This is, if you're wondering how much it takes to wrap a car, it takes I normally just get the full roll. Like, you're gonna have a little bit left over depending on what kind of car you got. If you got a truck, it'll use more paper. If you got like a cube or something, it'll use lesser paper. Or a motorcycle, you won't need that much paper, but I just get the full standard roll. Shelby, keep up the good work. Appreciate it. I got this camera so close to my face. Look at the kind of camera I got. The junk kind of go around my neck, so that junk, it looks close to my eyes. Yeah. So wrapping is like sculpturing. I'm taking a piece of material and I'm finna sculpt it on the car. So you just cut it down to size as you use it. It's kind of good to have two people to do this. If you by yourself, you gotta do what you gotta do. Maybe one in the middle. Ain't got that many tries left. Hold on, let me lay this down. Kind of want to watch it so it don't fall. It really gave me a problem right here. All right, we got another magnet for the back. Yeah, it's a wrestle. The hard part ain't even started. It's just time consuming. It ain't even really hard. It just, I did a couple charges before. This is my first time doing the SRT Hellcat, so the bumper is the only thing about a little different. But other than that, it's pretty much made like the other car. So when you get to this edge, you want to make sure you come all the way around right here, even if you have some extra paper. Because the last thing you want to do is kind of have to overstretch. You got to kind of peek around. Get. All right, got that around. Let me go check this side over here. Make sure past the fender. We are. It's cool. It probably be a little bit too much paper, but you know, I'd rather have too much paper than not enough paper. All right. Especially on this piece right here. So this is what I use to kind of cut around. Get this off Amazon. So I want to make sure I'm behind this little piece right here. Right there. And so we're going to cut power like in here. Yeah, that shit ain't work out. Plan B. Shit, alright. Get our magnet. Pop that baby right there. Alright, now we separate it. Okay, everything held up, so I'm just gonna move this roll to a safe place. Cause you don't want that to fall. And probably skip the material, and then you have to throw away a whole section because it's a big cut in the middle. All right, so we got the wrap on the car. So we're gonna cut it down to size. Let me see, it's a tool, another tool I got. This one cool too. All right. I want to start off by getting the material above this part right here. That's for step one. Get above this, so you got enough paper. Lock that in. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get like a rough estimate shape of what I'm wrapping. It ain't got to be spot on, so it can be like something like this. So this is what I'm gonna cut out for this part, and then with this paper, I'm gonna use that for the doors. So I ain't throwing that away. All that's down there is for the doors, and you can get the rocker pin out of there if you you know, line it up right. So it take a while to kind of size it up, but I done did it a couple times. Yeah, we all the way around, and it ain't never too late. I can always cut that material off and use it for the trunk, use it for some mirrors or door handles or antenna. So we ain't throwing away no material. Okay, with this material, we lucky because it got like a little plastic line on there. So when it got that plastic line on there, you can take you a marker. It can be a permanent marker, magic marker, and you can draw on it. But like colors like matte, like colors like this, like it ain't got no protective line on it, so you can't just mark on it. You have to kind of do that the right way. But when you got the plastic, you can mark on it. So I'm gonna run my finger down there. This is gonna be my point. So I'm gonna draw on the outside. I really should have used a color marker if it works. It's black too, so it might be hard to see. Okay, no, that's easier. All right. So you want this piece right here, but then at the same time, you got to do the door, so you don't want this to be too short. So I don't know, you can always stretch that, so I at least say the door. You always got like about 4 to 5 inches of stretch. So I can bring that stretch from like right here and, you know, bring that down. I'd rather have this piece cut out flat for the door. Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna cut this. I'm gonna make sure I go all the way back with this. That just make it sound like a duck. Yeah. So that I'm going with. So I know this dropped down somewhere in here. So in this piece, you want to have enough for the quarter pounder. You don't want to cut it too short. Like, it depends where your stretch come from. Since I got a lot more material down there, I know I can pull this way. and then cut this. Cause I want after this material down here, I want the doors and the rocker panel. Yeah, across the top. It's a process getting it out, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna try to find a door. Sometimes you gotta peek around, feel the edge of the door like this. Feel the edge. All right, that's the door, and this the rocker panel. See, with this right here, I can get the rocker panel. What'd you say? Yeah, it look right. Are we back, chat? Come in peace. Alright, we cutting out this quarter panel. I was just making my marks. But it's kind of like a now or never situation. You want to think about it, but then you don't want to overthink it either. And it look like I, you know what I'm saying, got it where I wanted it. But I'm just going to kind of size it up one more time, make sure I'm covered. Let me size this up right here, this quarter panel. Yeah, I can always cut past the door or cut at the door because I know I got some more paper on the back end. Let me get my blade. Just see it. Okay, I see it. And you want to use something like this and not this in this step because you don't want to cut the wrap. I guess I'll start a poll. Let me start a poll real quick. Yeah, shout out to BigWalkDog, my first celebrity rep. Do you need your car wrap? Bam. Yeah, shout out to BigWalkDog, man. Go listen to that. Don't Go. That junk out right now. I know. Always looking for something. Alright. So I know the door right here. I just want to make sure I'm covered. Right here. Yep, then get the rocker panel out. So we got the quarter panel, and then this piece right here. This piece right here, we're gonna use this for the trunk. Okay, so we're gonna find the bottom of the rocker panel, bottom of the quarter panel. And all this excess, we're gonna use that for the trunk. Wide body keep kind of throwing me up, but I know I'm past. And this piece too. Alright, we ready to cut, y'all. Without further ado. It's very important. This is a very expensive step, so you don't want to undercut, overcut. So, take your time you need to size it up. Because, you really can't afford not one mistake. It's enough material to maybe make a mistake one time on the hood. But you're talking about a big piece like this, you can't mess up on this first. So take your time. Go when you're ready. So, the first thing I want to get is probably this piece right here. I want to make sure I'm right here by the door. Good thing about this material, it's a little pliable. It ain't like a chrome, so it's gonna give you a little bit more play of stretch. But you just want to practice like it was a hard card. Cause what you gonna do when you get a hard card? You're gonna have to practice then too. But I mean, it's better to be familiar with the step. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I don't need this paper right here. I know I don't need this. I have to cut this off almost every time. I don't need that. You kind of want to peek and cut before you cut. I already know I can stretch this, so we already talked about that. So I want to go right here. I don't want to go too far up, but like maybe a little inch. All right, I'm gonna get this right here for the door, and I'm making sure I got enough to go all the way in here. But I want the door too. I guess I can go and take the door off. I'm gonna get this off like I said. This got magnets on it. You gotta be careful when you separate it, because if you ain't got magnets on this and you separate it, it all falls. So maybe as I cut, I can take the magnets off. And this piece is important too. You can use this piece for something else too. Alright, just make sure we got enough paper. I like this blade because you get to cut without the fear of cutting onto the customer car. Instead of having that blade and then scratching something. I ain't scratching that one time on the car. Okay, we got that out. Guess we can trim the door off. Got a little bit more material right here. Let me go and get rocker panel out. So I know that's down there. Rocker panel. I gotta come back some more. And we're gonna get that rocker panel out. Okay, with the door. I'm up here with the door. We got a lot more material right there. I probably can afford to cut directly right here. Because you want to have enough for the rocker panel too, so it's kind of a, it's a mud. Rolling the dice the whole time too. Alright, I'm gonna go back some more. Alright, we got the rocker panel out. This will be the rocker panel. That long piece at the bottom. I can probably write on that rocker panel, drive a rocker panel before I get the funnel it around the car. So we got the doors, quarter panel. We just really busting it down, really just busting the wrap down, that's all. Busting it down. Alright, I can get the doors off. Let me see. That's what the marker good, because you get bam. Alright. Cool, that's looking cool. Now I need more magnets over there, so I'm just gonna set this to the side. I'm just gonna set the door paper to the side. We got the doors out to the left, to the drop. the doors. And they got enough paper on both sides, doing piece by piece. So we got the doors. Got the rocker panel out. Now we focusing on the quarter panel. Busting the wrap down, man. Order brick, have a brick, old ticket payment. Alright, we're getting the rocker panel, the quarter panel out. I want to make sure I have enough, but not too much. This whole little piece gonna be, I can use this for the trunk. This little piece right here. Maybe we get the trunk out of it, hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. You just don't want to throw no material with. We still might have enough at the end. As long as you're playing it smart the whole way through, you'll mess around and have enough. It'd be like you be on pressure to the end though. I ain't gonna really have that confirmed until one late night when I'm just working. I'm like, oh, okay, yes, I got enough paper for everything. I've been here before, so you know, as long as you make the right steps, you should have enough paper. All right, that's the quarter panel. Got the quarter panel out. I already got the knife tape laid, so you can go and go with this junk, really. This was the video about. I had to do all them steps first. So yeah, we on the quarter panel now. Had to bust the wrap down. So now I drew on the wrap, well on the particular liner. So now I'm gonna pick that liner off and it's gonna be a clean wrap with no markings on it. Let me separate this because it's always hell separating the wrap. You can use a blade to kind of nick some of it off. I got it. Bam. So I just piece right here. Trying to take off. They got the mark is coming off. And sometimes you can leave it on and wrap so you don't scratch the wrap, or you can use like a banana buff. I use banana buff in the glass cleaner. Ammonia-free glass cleaner. Seen somebody else using it upstairs. Yeah, let me try it out. See if I can incorporate that into my style. Bam. So here are the markers. You got the markers on it. So the markers off. We got clean wrap. Remember, you can't do that trick on the matte color. Only on the color with a protective liner. All right. Kind of like to start in the back. So let me move the camera to the back. See what I can do right here. See what we got. See what we got. Yeah. Bam. That's a good shot. All right. So we got the wrap on there. We already got it clean. Wrap fresh off the roll, so it ain't too much dust. Sometimes the electricity brings dust, but for the most part, it's clean. So you're gonna start off by opening the door, the back door. All right, so they can fall in. And the tricky part about this is you don't have the protective line on there, so if you drop it, step on it, you can risk scratching the material. You have to be cautious all the way through. Be careful of your magnets, placing because the magnets can scratch the wrap too. It don't matter on the particular side, but keep that in mind if you got dirt on the back of your magnets, you can possibly scratch the wrap. All right, let's Go on, go with it, man. Without further ado, man. Shit, I know y'all been waiting on me wrap, so let's get it. So I like to take the backing off like this. Kind of get it going. All right. So now you want to lay it like that. On this side, then grab it, and put it. It depends on how you want to go. No, you can do it as I go, so I don't get too crazy. You don't want to lift it up too many times, though. That was a good move. Good thing about this type of weather, it's hot outside, so it's gonna be more pliable. Move it back and take it like that. So you don't want to go too far up. This is the spot. So you can rip the paper off right here. Rip that paper off. Like that. So we looking good already. So right now, I'm really no heat, because it's 80 degrees outside. It's the time to wrap, even though it's hot outside. We got the material, working for me. And then it's a good material too, so it's gonna do what it do. It's gonna do what it do, baby. Alright, looking good. We got the gas cap took off. We wrapping all the way in it. I'm just setting myself up. Bam. That looking good, y'all. Make sure I'm rolling up here. That way, when I get up here, I ain't looking shocked. Bam. I just did all that and ain't on track. It happens to the best of us. Alright, we ready to do some squeezing. Got my banana bucket, we get the gas in. Y'all can see that? Everything good? Alright. So, I like to take my glass cleaner, get that right there, hit it with a banana bucket. I'm really just flowing the air out. I'm flowing the air up. Putting mild pressure on the flow. I got some lubricant on my squeegee, so I ain't scratching the material. Man, that piece done. Kind of want to start at the bottom line. So start right here and go up. And when you're coming down here, start down at the bottom. You go down. Alright. Body line, going down. I'm overlapping my last steps. I got the wide body kit off. I got the back bumper off. It's making my job a whole lot easier. And it's gonna make the wrap look up. It's gonna make the wrap look cleaner and last longer. Damn. We're looking good, y'all. We rolling. I ain't even used the heat gun yet. Alright. On a piece like this, you probably want to use a glove. So let me get a wrap glove so I can apply more pressure. I can use my hand, but my hand got grit on it. So you can scratch the wrap with your finger. Nobody would make wrap gloves. You some gloves. I guess I can go first person. I'll go first person on the jump. Get my first person jump. Get my cooler jump. Put it around his neck like this. Bam. You take the phone off. They say, what's your name, boy? Kunta. We got a wrap glove. Alright, let me see. Let me get up here first. Right now, we got a little puffer around the gas cap. I got two options. I can cut it in here and go on lead, or I can lift the whole bottom up. And I might just cut right there, since that's the only piece that needs some attention. Yeah, so let's roll the dice. You know, life about rolling the dice. Okay, that wasn't a bad roll. That was a good roll right there, chat. Yep, and that made me not have to lift this up. Yep. So we're looking good. All right, now we got this laid. You get these wrap, this cheetah wrap. This material is from cheetah wrap. This glove from cheetah wrap. Thank you. I'm not sponsored by cheetah wrap yet. Yeah, get that cheetah wrap, man. Some good material. You got different sources. You know, you got China sources, but you got this one made in America. All right, and it's good too. Like, no lie, it's good. Not like eBay too. eBay got them 5 colors. Like this color right here, like it's a good color. But look at the back. Anytime it's a white backing, you know, it's gonna be hard to work with. But like colors, they got the same backing. You know, the front same as the back. Then that's some you know, more pliable material. That can it's a bit harder to install, so it's like an extra band. Extra band. This right here, this material right here, I probably get your car done about 2,000. All right, we got that heat activating this wrap, so you know, we got to move fast. So I got the knifeless tape already laid down. Bam. All right, and I'm just working it. I'm keeping them that I cut down here at the edge. Oh, we already down. We already over. I was gonna say I gotta keep on stretching just a little bit, piece by piece, just to cover that, but it's already past it. All right. So now you can lift up the backing. You know, go just a little bit and then install. When you get to the end, then you can kind of do a big pull. Let me get my glass cleaner, my squeegee. Yep. Okay, I guess we can open the front door now. So we want that material to roll in. And I don't want this material to roll out. All right. The junk accidentally closed in. Took the door handle off. So we gotta do a little finessing. Yeah, I take the door handles off too. That's how you get into it. Like, this little thing be getting stuck in. So you kind of put that up. Yep. So you get in the door. Damn, I closed it. All right, that's how you open it. All right, got that joint open. I want to follow the direction of the rocker panel. All right. Probably get ready for the big pull. Make sure I'm all the way around. Pull the backing paper off. Just the final stretch on the quarter panel. TDK, what's up with it? Vendra, what's up, what's up? Bar Road, how much it costs to get a truck wrap? Depends on the color. Starting price on the truck, $35 on the truck. But if you got like a mid-size, like an Audi truck, that's gonna be like $28. For the people who want to buy their own material costs $500. So that price minus $500. I mean, you might as well let me get it. I mean, just in case you're asking. Material costs don't cover the labor. You know, you see this labor. Buying material don't complete none of this. So that's not what you're paying for. You're paying for these hands. That's where the money is. Not in the material. Alrighty. Just kind of getting that in there. All right. That's pretty much it on that. And we could do the trimming. You know, I don't know how interested y'all is in trimming. But I could do the doors. Just trim it later. Trimming ain't that exciting. Maybe this angle better for trimming though. What material you suggest? I suggest cheetah wrap. That's what I'm using right now. Like cheetah as in the animal. Cheetah. Cheetah wrap. WRAP. But they don't have primary colors. You know, they have a good, a nice, I ain't gonna say only got primary, but it ain't like candy colors. So, but at the same time, candy color costs another $1,000, so it just depends on what you're trying to do. This color was in the cheetah wrap range. You know, it just depends on what color you want, you know. If you say you want this kind of color, I'm gonna suggest you to this site, and I'm gonna let you know this price. If you say you want this kind of color, I'm gonna suggest you to this website and that price. You know, it ain't like, you know, it's a different price. It depends on what you want. This guy said he want this. He picked this colors. He did it. This what I want. I got a car like this already. This is what I want. So shit, that's what he wanted. Yep. We got 107 people in here, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Y'all hit the like button. Man, this is my first celebrity car. Man, BigWalkDog came through. Shout out to Frenchie, put me in the car, you know. No hard shot. Y'all go check out them folk music. Yeah. Basic colors. I don't want to say basic. They got some nice stuff. They got some aluminum, some matte colors. You know, it's a color on there that's a flat black. No, it's matte black. That junk look like the Batmobile. You know, that junk went on the Corvette. That junk was tight. So it just depends on the color, man, and what you do and how you dress it up. You know, I'm my job in laying the material the right way, but you know, I can put a car together. It just depends on the customer. That's all, man. Some people want this color. Some people want a different color. Yeah. Some people want a black. Some people want white. Some people got a whole white collection of cars. They just mess with white. Yeah. Just laying the wrap in. Man, what y'all watching UFC this weekend, man? UFC come on this weekend. Can't wait in the UFC come on. Greek Duplessis fighting. Hamzat. Hamzat. DDP versus the Wolf. DDP funny. That man said he the first African, he white, but he said he the first African champion. That shit funny. You know, I ain't saying he ain't. I'm just saying it's funny that a white man saying it. And he might be true. He might be right. I don't know. I don't know him like that. You know, but I just know he fight good. He might have been raised there. First African champion for real. Why I'm laughing. But Adesanya was, I thought he was from Africa because he was black. Man, some funny lore, funny UFC lore, man. I got to tap in. That's what we call Adesanya Chinese. He black, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm just laying all this wrap in, lifting it up, making sure. You can feel the air bubbles in it. I just want to lift up. I might go and focus on the doors. Just, making sure you all the way around. Yeah, normally in the wrap shop, they have somebody wrapping like this, and then they have somebody come right behind them with the trim. Moving fast as fuck. I do a good job too. I break my car down. I ain't in no rush. Not saying they are. I'm just saying I'm not in a rush. So I can focus on one car as long as I need it. Not as long as I need, but yada yada yada. So on this door, we're gonna go and move to the doors. This door got some PPF on it. So I gotta plug my steamer up and remove this PPF. Or maybe I get it off. So don't want that under the wrap. So you gotta peel that off. It was some in the door handle, some on the edge of the door. It's like a factory thing they put on factory cars. Yeah. Let me put my buffer to the side so I don't drop it. I'm just trying to get this PPF off. I'm gonna come back and clean that. Just want to make sure it's off. This side got some too. Or did I already take it off? it look like it's off. Might be already off. All right, let's get a clean towel. We on the VR game. I'm y'all hands. Yeah, we looking for a clean towel. Yeah, on some shit. In the metaverse. I'm fucking around. I'm looking for the alcohol. I can use, I guess, a little soap and water. Try to locate the alcohol. So, yep, you want to give it a good wipe down. Let me take this off. Take my Kuta brake nexus off for a minute. I'm gonna go back for learning to tint for sure. Just trying to find the best body line. Different color at the bottom. K9 Podcast. What's up? What's up? Start. Find the alcohol I made. Gotta be in the trunk or something for it. It really grinds my gears when I do something. It really grinds my gears, yeah. Remember, I was looking for something. Somebody had said, look at where's Waldo. Y'all working good at y'all working good jokes. I can't find alcohol saving my life right now. I guess I'll give y'all a different angle. They keep the angles in rotation. So we're gonna wrap the doors so we can go be done on one side. Say today I'll be done with this side. Probably gonna do the door handles middle of the night when the sun go down. I'm gonna wipe that PPF off. I already washed the car off and cleaned the bottom of the doors and everything, so I'm kind of already ready to go. Just want to make sure the part you wrap is clean. Try your best to get it clean. Got a little bit of glue in there, so let me use this. This is a little glue. This is a little stubborn glue. It's coming off. Blue veil right there. Trying to get it all off. I think the alcohol just got it. Sometimes you need the right chemical. Give me a workout. It is off. Grabbing in Tint is excruciating cleaning process. You gotta think about it. It's gonna be some permanent material over here. You don't want it to be dirty. And it's a such thing as over cleaning. And then at the same time, you don't want it to be dirty just because you want to skip 5 minutes on cleaning. So I like to spend a lot of time on this step. Try to get a lot of that dirt up because this cause a problem when you install it. Make sure it's clean under there. This door. I'm just gonna glance over. I can always clean it again once I start ripping. I don't want to burn myself out on clean. Alright, what do these doors? Let me get us a few magnets. We're at the top, bottom of the doors. Alright. I got more paper down there. So, oh, the camera messing it up. Messing my view up. Okay, there you go. I got more paper down here, so I'm gonna pull it back to the edge. Bam. Put it to the fender ribbon. Alright. Let's see, this gets better right quick. You gotta come all the way. I just come this way. A little bit. Leave some on both sides. Alright. I cut right here, I know I can pull this back some more. Once you find out where you want to cut it, you'll be good. It's just important not to cut too less or not to cut too much. Even though I drew a line, I'm kind of rethinking it. Alright, so if I cut right here, I got enough on both sides to pull it. So we're going to make a new line right here. And if I just cut that line, I have enough on both sides. I have enough this way, and I have enough the opposite way. Find my cutter. You know what I said? I should keep it in a place where I can see it. So just dropping it. How I casually do. We go change my shorts in a minute. I'm gonna be losing weight like a mother. Alright, let's draw a new line. Going to the bottom with it. So if I cut right here, I have enough on both sides. And I still be in the middle of the door. Alright. Got this door. Got this door. Test my theory. I can shift it back now. It'll be good. See, that's what you want. It takes a while to kind of map it out in your head. That's what you want. Whew. Y'all stay with me. We're going up. We're gonna do the door next. Alright. We already cleaned it. We're ready to go. Let me take this particular line off. I got the plastic piece off. Just make sure you're at the top and bottom. Alright, let's see. I might probably do the top method and bring it down. And you could do the left and right. It just depends on how you want to go. I might go top to bottom. We got it halfway off now, from the top to the bottom. You just want to make sure you got enough wrap on both sides. Make sure you still cool at the bottom. I could be cooler. The mag right there. Alright, my squeegee. Guess I can give me a little stool too. Start around the body line. Work the material up. And it's a black molding go right here. I took that off so I can clean it. Then I'm gonna put the black molding back on top. And by this wrap being, you know, up under here, it ain't gonna buckle right here. So it's a couple key points, you know. Once you do it, you know the result of not doing it, then you tend to do it. I done seen it buckle right there too many times to not take it off and wrap under. It's something I do. Alright, we got it halfway down, we can go on and yank that down like that. Alright. We got lubricant, ammonia free. Make the squeegee glide. Yep, glass cleaner. It's crazy how these products kind of intertwine with each other. Stuff I use for tint, you can use for wrap. Stuff I use for wrap, you use for tint. That's why they be saying if you can wrap, you can tint. It falls back to that. If you can tint, you can wrap. They were telling me. Push that little key thing back out the way. The door handle. This is why we take the door handle off. And the mirror. So that way you get clean wrap. And just imagine that mirror being right here. Me trying to force that stuff up there. It ain't gonna be clean. You won't be forcing material. You better just take it off. And look how much cleaner the wrap gonna be. You know, taking that door handle off, getting it all the way in there. Doing the door handle separately, wrapping it all the way around, then putting it back on, is gonna lock the material. Like if you do it like that, you ain't gonna need a lot of tape. Even though tape is useful. You know, I was taking those handles off and still using tape. I was like, damn, I'm doing this stuff that I don't even need tape for. So I was over taping. Had to find that out. Yep. I'm just working the material down. Do come in handy because you get to keep the same angle. I can use a break, a little sit down. Yeah, I'm doing it with no heat. So far, no heat. I mean, it's hot outside, but like no heat gun. I had people tell me, man, you using the heat gun too much. Part of what they saying was right, but then part of what they saying was wrong too. But I understood what they were trying to say. Once I went back and did my research, I was like, I don't have to use all that heat. So, you can take anything as constructive criticism, you'll make it fun. That really improves it. Even though he was right and wrong, it still improves. Alright, when this paper get drawn off like this, you can really lay on it. Get that cushion. I'm gonna need some heat in a minute because it crickles coming. I can pull them out. You know. Boogeyman on it. Grab the paper. Just working my way. I pretty much did the dough without a heat gun. Yep. Just working it. I ain't read no comments. That's my bad, y'all. Just kind of getting locked in. Yep, bam, bam, bam. Wham, 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 check. Whew. Man, got the quarter panel done, got the dough done. We working. Yep, got a lot of trimming to do. All right, I'm gonna trim this off right here, and I'm gonna do this other door, and I'm just gonna start trimming. We're kind of getting far. Kind of got to cut back into trimming. It's good progress though. Good progress in the day. Shoot, if I do it like this tomorrow, it would have been about an hour and a half maybe. I keep this up. Shoot, the other side will be done probably about a night. As if I didn't focus on trimming. Gotta give me a trimmer, y'all, man. Let me cut the TV on so I can see some comments. Go give me a popsicle or something. Oh shit, Boogie text me. Okay. Turn the phone sideways. I gotta turn my phone up first so I can hear somebody calling me. Damn. I hear you though, for sure. Don't keep that in mind. Let me see what it look like on TV. Or rotation is locked, rotate device back. Okay. I guess next stream I'm just gonna do it that way. Let me see. But I heard if it's turned that way, it ain't gonna show up in the short feed. If you got it turned sideways, I think tall ways is so we can go into YouTube short feed. Like if it's long ways, it ain't gonna show up on the YouTube short. Nice, really. How much wrapping the car cost? $2,000. How much does it cost for a factory to create the car wrap film? Look like $5 of material. Yeah, about $1,800, about $1,700, $1,600, $2,000 is probably the high dollar range. But you probably can get you some nice wrap. I think a customer, I did a Joker wrap, and he bought his own wrap. He said he spent like $1,700 on it. I think I did some research on it, and it was like $1,250. Then they turned around and charged $500 in shipping because it was coming from China. So I guess you can find somebody locally that can print it, so you can get it for a decent price. Let me go give me some new shorts, y'all. My shirt, you know, got a lot of, you know, I'm gonna freshen up right quick, and I'll be right back. Let me change my clothes right quick. I'll be running through some clothes, man. My bad. We gonna change my clothes. Looking for my house keys. That's a good thing about being in the house. You know, some folks be downplaying it, but you need to walk in the house, eat, get something to drink, change your clothes, take a shower, come make it work. You look bad in certain front of customers. But I mean, that's a good perk to have. In my opinion, if you ask me what I want, We back. Had to take that shit off. I know more back there. I ain't gonna read it. Take me about a 5-minute break. What's up, chat? Fuck these popsicles. Yep, the water, the popsicle, I'm back at it. Yeah, cool off my body. Ain't bad, chat. Let me put TV on.
You might not know that auto orders is local, personal, and affordable.
I'm gonna get back to work, y'all. Give me a minute. Shit. Damn. Alrighty. So you got my Kunta stream. They be like, what's your name, boy? Kunta. Alright. Y'all, that first person view. Show y'all how to trim. This for when I get closer, so I can show y'all what's going on. I take my razor blade in the house. I just had to make a new one. Where's my blades? Okay, here we go. Yeah, man, we got angles today, man. I told y'all gonna be updating the stream. We got angles today, man. Alright, so you're gonna pull this all the way out. You're gonna take the blade with the hole, make sure it's facing this way. Y'all hit the like button. This how you replace your blade. Drop it in the hole, make sure it stay in the hole. Feed it through. What they say, I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. Bam. Alright. So, first step. Let's see. I guess we need to finish this off so we can open the door. I need to finish this off. So I think I take a small intermission break before I can wrap this door. I need to make some some trimmings, some trims. I want to cut through that. You just want to be cautious not to cut the wrap. It's already laid. The wrap that's not laid. Alright. So now I want to roll that in there. I don't need all this paper so I can cut this off. So get that in there. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I gotta put that router box on the outside. So what I'm trying to do is, and I probably should have put some masking tape down. I'm trying to get this wrap off the fender. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to lift it up just a little bit. Like lift it off the car just a little bit. So when you lift it off the car a little bit, you want to try to roll it around the door. You ain't got to go crazy, but you just want to like initiate so that way when you make a cut, you know, it gonna slide around the door. So you want to have it around the door just to, you know, you can, you know, play with it, but it got a gum line in there. So I guess as long as it's at the gum line, you cut past the gum line, and you feed that little extra 1/4 inch of material right around the door. That way you don't have too much material, but you around the door to the point the green not showing the original color of the car. Yeah, so you got wrapping and then you got trimming. You gotta be kind of versatile in both. You gotta know how to lay paper. That's kind of the easy part. I mean, it's hard too, don't get me wrong, it ain't just easy. But you still gotta make sure you around the edges and you cut enough that way it fold around. Then you gotta wrap around so they don't peel. So it takes skills to do both of them. Yep, so I got enough material around it. You could heat it, but you might heat up the gum line, and it's gonna activate that. It's gonna make it sticky. I don't know. You just gotta play with it. You can still use heat toward the end. I ain't saying don't use heat. Use whatever you think comfortable. Cause you the one doing it. Watch some other videos. Make sure you got an understanding of what's going on. But then try your own stuff. It's some stuff ain't even been made up before. I got my own style too. I be doing stuff other people not doing, and they doing stuff that I ain't doing. So make some videos, put your style out there, and let's get better together. I started using wrap gloves on window tint. I don't be seeing people do that. I be wet shrinking with a wrap glove. Most people use like baby shampoo or something, so they don't even know what I'm even talking about. They might know what I'm talking about, but everybody got their own style. It's good that you don't know nothing. I ain't gonna say don't know nothing, but not involved with don't know everything. That way your cup not full, so you always experiment on your own. If I had somebody teaching me everything, which ain't a bad thing, but it's a good thing I don't have a teacher either. That way I can make my own style up. My style based on what works for me, not what I learned from somebody else. Even though I use what I learned from other people and incorporate it. But if some push comes to shove, I'm going for what I know. I'm just trying to get some tools, get some wrap tools. These cool. This a wrap X. And this junk cool too. I was looking for my red one like this. I don't know what I did with it. Maybe I put it up somewhere. Don't know. Y'all hit the like button for me. I'm trying to get 10K views this time, man. Trying to get 10K. All right. Let's put the wrap eggs on it a little bit. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm around the door. I'm just trying to get a little bit behind there. Lift the material up. Lift the material up. It's material. Material. Alright, once I'm comfortable, I guess we can go for a little heat just to kind of, they say do this, then heat it. But, let's just run some heat on it just for good measure. Yeah, we got the quarter panel done. Got that door done. We're going to do that door in a minute. Got the gas cap off, so it's flowing straight in. What I get up for? I'm doing all that talking. I forgot what I got up for. The heat gun. Okay. Yeah, y'all get the first person joint like we on the video game. We on the action-packed rap video game. In the metaverse. I gotta plug it up. Yeah, got the wings sitting on something. I take 2 doors off at a time. With the doors, the only reason I take out the front 2 doors so I can get to the mirror. The mirror. You ain't gotta take the mirror off. I mean, the back door handle don't have a mirror. So, a mirror. I'm just bullshit. Yeah, they don't have one of those. So take the door panel off so you can get in here, so you can take the mirror off. But on the back, you don't have to take the door panel off, because all you gotta do is take off the door handle. If that makes sense. No, I said I left too fast, but slow it down if you got to. All right, we got the heat. Let's just run some heat on it, just for good measure, because that was the rules. We be breaking the rules sometime. Let's just do it for good measure. So this step kind of activate the wrap. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's kind of curling up. So you wanted to kind of do like a pre-curl around the door. Yeah, but you don't want to have it in one spot too long either. You don't want to be too close, because you don't want the heat gun to bump the wrap. So keep you a nice distance. Don't keep it in one spot. You can burn the wrap, and you can burn the wrap being too close, and the heat part is so hot that if you touch the wrap, you can burn a hole through the wrap. And you don't want to throw away all that progress for being clumsy. So, be cautious. Like I say, the more pieces you do, the more cautious you got to get, because you're more prone to, hit something. You don't want to hit the customer car at all, but at the same time, if you finish a part of wrap, you down. You for sure don't want to hit none on that fresh wrap. Guess with the roll, with that full roll, you got an opportunity to mess up maybe once, and that's without doing rims and all that. So it just depends. You really ain't got no room for mess up, but you got a little room for error, like a small window room for error. So we're gonna cut that off right there. Run our finger around it like that, like so. I probably could cut some more, just so I can get this piece back laid back down so it ain't exposed in the air too much. So get that around there, and then get this back down. See, it ain't dirty. Ain't nothing to pick up right there. Bam, got that around right there. We good all the way in there, cause it's a black piece to go on top of all this, so we good. That right gonna be clean. Like once you drop that piece on top of that jump right there, and you ain't got no buckle right here, that's like a beginner mistake. But once you realize what's causing it, you just gonna take it off. Like I don't know what wrap I started doing it, but I started noticing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to clean up under there without taking it off. You know, it's doable. Don't get me wrong. Plenty of people have done it. But, you know, I can't do no wrong. I'm going to get crucified. So that's why my shit be flawless. You know, in my opinion. As I get better, I do more. So you just want to get started. You ain't got to go too crazy. One piece at a time. So get that little piece off. Then get your little wrap X. We already tucked it a little bit, so we're just gonna tuck it some more. Tuck it all the way in. It got that gum bottom, so it rolling. Look how that rolled in there. So tuck it a little bit right here, and then cut like a little past it. That way you can roll that in there. And once it's in there like that, it's sealed, like that gum bottom right there. It's gonna keep that in during the winter and the washes. Yep, so bam. Yep. I guess I found a way how to make the close-ups interesting, because just having the phone mounted, y'all can't see this point of view. So, you know, just trying to make the stream look better, man. I'm investing in my stream. You know, I think this is a good angle. I just got to keep it around my neck, like make sure when I'm looking down, keep it up. You know, so cut a little bit, and come back and tuck a little bit. Bam, man, that's going straight in. Y'all see that? The phone a little close, but yeah, it's rolling straight in. Yep, bam. And then once you get it like that, you want to come with the heat. Be careful, 'cause you don't want to burn it. So it's a tedious process, you know what I'm saying? And people be wondering why it costs so much. Look what you got to do. I mean, would you do all this for $200 profit? Hell no. For like $2,000, $2,500, $3,000. I might well let my guy do it. I mean, that's cool, you know. That's what's up. I wish y'all luck. Tedious with it all the way through. Like when done, once you this tedious all the way through, it ain't got no choice but to look good. And look at that. Look how it's rolled under that. Man, you would think that was a paint. Where you see some green at? You don't see no green. I'm talking about on the wrap. Man, that what you call a good rap job, chat. Open like damn, I thought that was they gonna open up like damn. I thought that was a paint. And that's a compliment. All right, we ain't gonna go too far. We just wanna get it down, and we're gonna tuck it, you know. Tuck, tuck. Oh shit, be careful. I appreciate y'all answering the poll. We got 149 answers. I don't know if they yeses and nos. Okay, a lot more people said no than yes, but y'all still answered, so I appreciate it. Thank you for the honest opinion. Maybe I should start a new question. Do you like my style? I might still get some no's. It's all good. Interactions. Just the internet. Good or bad, it's good. And that junk a little dusty down there. Put a piece of paper on top of it. Oh, shit. Alrighty. We're a little lower. We just kind of pushing that wrap around. So y'all can see that. I'm trying to, it's on my neck. You see it's on my neck. What's your name, boy? Kunta. That's that's the name of this streaming thing on my neck. Damn, why? It's a cool view, but it's around my neck. I don't like, you know, got me think about my ancestors with this junk on. What's your name, boy? Yep, so we just getting it around. Yeah, that's a good rap right there, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This the good stuff right here. You know, it's the good stuff. I'm letting y'all know it's the good stuff, cause I mean, who else gonna show you the behind the scenes? If I thought it was messed up, I'm putting it out there for the world to see. I ain't heard nobody say I'm using too much water. That's a good thing. Hey, you want to trim off the excess. Bam. Trim the excess off. Lift it up. Tuck it around the door. Bam. Come back with the heat. Activate the wrap. Bam. Don't overheat it. Let it cool off. Tuck it some more. Let it cool all the way off. Then hit it with the blade. Alright. We already tucked around. I'm keeping my blade like toward the left, so that way I have an extra 1/4 inch of material. Everything's in 1/4 inches. Now I'm just tucking it around like so. And we got full coverage on that green. And after that, you're gonna come back with the heat again, finish it off to make it mold around some more. Yeah, bam. That's how you wrap a door. I'm gonna come back and trim it some more. Like open the door up, get behind there and make sure everything. But we trying to get to a point where we can do this door. So I gotta do this part. I gotta do this part so I can open the door up. Now I can open up the door. I just couldn't open up the door because then I would have messed this up over here. So now I can lift this material up like so. Man, you want to be careful doing this in the wintertime because, man, I wrapped the piece and then tried to come back in the morning and then the wrap was so tough and tight. I just tried to pull it. I ain't even took it hard and the wrap just cracked. So beware in the wintertime doing this because that wrap can crack. Especially, like, pretty much the ideology behind it, if you do a piece, you want to go and finish it. You don't want to wait till in the morning to do it. And I learned that, that's why you want to make sure you have energy and you rested and everything for a long day's of work. Because once you open up that wrap and cut it off, you pretty much signed your time off. Yeah, it really ain't no stopping until you finish the piece. All right, so now we got the door open, and I'm tugging, I'm pulling the wrap behind the door. Yeah. So that way, see, if just laid the wrap in this door at the same time, then I wouldn't have a lot of material to work with. Now, even though you could probably still do it, in my opinion, you don't want to do that trick unless you got a black car. If you got a color car, then you want to do it. You want to break it down like this. But if you got a black car and it's black on the inside, cause doing it that way, you ain't gonna be able to tuck the material around like that. Now it's a way to do it. Don't get me wrong, it's a way to do it. But I'm just saying, you mess around and do it like that, and then you can still see the green. Now you're gonna be putting some more black in here. All right, so right now you can use the heat gun and pretty much a wrap glove, because in this stage you need to press it down and you need heat, and you don't want to burn your hand constantly using the heat gun. So wrap glove, heat gun, and a knife. Man, we got 130 people in here, man. Y'all hit the like button. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subs. Y'all hit me up. It don't cost none to sub. I'm showing y'all how to wrap a car for free on stream. I don't know if y'all was in, but we did the quarter panel today. Did the rocker panel. I mean the whole quarter panel in the door. Got the fender and the hood done yesterday. So we're moving. I had to get when the view spike up, I got to get my commercial off. Maybe I should stop saying it. And I'm trying to get there, man. If you like the content, you just vibing, want to learn something new, want to see what it takes. Man, this out 38 for solo rap. Man, BigWalkDog let me rap his car. This my first celebrity. Man, this the breakthrough need, y'all. This is, man, get that picture on Instagram. Man, it's up. Man, I should be posting more often right now, but I just trying to get everything together. I'm probably drop some stuff on Instagram. Yeah, man, talking my shit. Big celebrity came through, BigWalkDog. Yeah, get the handshake junk, get the junk shaking in my hand. That's it right there, chat. Yeah, I got my first celebrity rep. Yep, just wrapping around, just getting that wrapped. I'm gonna get ready to chop this dough down over here. So just showing y'all some trimming, some behind the scenes on the trimming. So right now I got my blade rested up against this edge right here. I got it all the way wrapped around. I got my cutting point right here so it ain't going too far crazy. It's all evenly matched. You know, I'm gonna hit it with the heat next so it's gonna lock itself all the way in. Bam, got that off. I could go and finish the dough down there, but I really want to get to this door. And hit it with the heat, and your glove. Yep. Bam, that's looking clean, y'all. I bet that's clean. So we close the dough like that. Look at that. Just bang, full coverage. I'm gonna show y'all how to do this piece right here. Since I got y'all in the chat. How to do the door handle thingy. So, you got this right here. I'm gonna get you some heat. You know you got enough heat when them lines kinda, it's gonna be some lines in there and they just gonna fade out. Yeah, have you a wrap glove. And just go on with the flow, man. You really just pushing that air up. So, depending on how the door handle made, depending on where you're gonna push the air up to. Yep. Bam, bam, bam. That's how you do it. Put a little heat on there. Flow it up. Trim, cut that open. And I'm gonna wanna trim. I wanna have just enough to trim it. Gotta try to keep y'all in the view. You can go to the edge or you can go just enough to kind of roll it around. I like to have just enough to kind of roll it around. You can always cut it off, you know, but I like to do it like that and kind of roll it around. Kind of roll it in like that. You can make a relief cut right there. So it lay down. But yep. I hit the like button, man. My bad. I got it around my neck, so I be having to take the camera view sometimes. All right, so I like to pull it with some pull it, and make some tension with the material, so you can cut. Sometimes you need some tension in the material to get a nice cut. Shoot, we just gonna roll that under. We already clipped it. Yep, the door handle gonna go on top of this, so we just being a wrap guard right now. Just going to wrap guard mode, just overdoing it. We learn, and we just getting the paper, the material. It was okay to not go that far, but then sometimes you want to do it just for, it's just good practice. Like I said, the door handle gonna be way on top of this, so you ain't even gonna sit back to see none of this, literally. Yeah, and that's gonna look good. Yeah. Got everything rolled over. That's how you do the door handle thingy. Then you come back with the door handle, and that's gonna be clean. Yeah, pop the door handle in. Wow, that's gonna be Super clean, y'all. All right, let's do this door right here. We done made it to the door. Tay what's up with it? Y'all hit the like button, man. Answer the question, man. Would you get your car wrapped? Do you need your car wrapped? Ain't no time for a haircut check. All right, can y'all see that? Let me go. Let me come the other way with it. Bam. Gonna wrap this door. Second, y'all. Let me get my shit together. Damn thing go. All right. Step back so y'all can see what I'm doing. I got the door handle off. Got the door trim down. Wipe it down with some alcohol. You know, doing this door, you probably kicked up some dirt. That's why you don't put too much focus on the cleaning. At least, you know, you can wipe it down, but then I didn't want to go too far with cleaning because I knew I still had to wipe it down. Same thing, you want to open the door. Get these spots right here. Surprise. Clean this piece right here. You gotta wrap this too. You want this line to be clean so that when you put the wrap in, the blowing is correct. This top piece, clean it here. Pretty much when you clean wherever that wrap gonna go. If it's dirt in there, then when the wrap touches it first, it's gonna make that part of the wrap not sticky. Take your time. Make sure your stuff is prepped. You want this stuff to hit this line, and you want the bond right. That's what you want. Right. I think we're ready to go. More ready than we ever be, chat. Look to get my 450 wrap, man. What's your number, man? I'm gonna put my number in the inbox. Man, if you wanna get wrapped, man, send me a text. Let me put my number in the chat. Send me a text so I can have you locked in. We'll go over the details. Yeah. Nelly like my moderator, so she'll ask a question that I am. So ain't nobody just randomly ask you what's your address or where you located. She my eyes and I ain't watching. I ain't watching work. No, wait, what's the address? Where you located? Yep, got that cleaned up. Got it prepped and clean. More ready than we ever be. Shit. We gonna get this door done, man. We're making good progress today. Damn. Woo. We got the whole side done. The old car and the train's got. What that mean? Oh, that's your name. What's up? I'm like, the old car trains. I thought you called them the car old, and I thought you were saying something about me. Appreciate you coming. Thank you for tapping in. So Jimmy. Shit. I guess we can. I don't know. You might have to pull that down on the trailer. North Carolina, South Carolina. I don't know. Are you ever coming to Memphis? We'll go over the details. I'll take you. Yeah. We'll keep in touch. I got you locked in, so we can go over all the questions we need. So, pulling that jump to the right. Making sure I'm around the door. I'm around the door on this side. So we good. We're around the door. We're at the bottom. We can come down some more. Snip it more. Yeah. We good. We're at the bottom. We're at the side. This side with the top, so we good. Get the place lined off, let's get it. For sure. Ready for Mississippi, but I'll make it work. For sure. Hell yeah. I'm ready. You can be next. Sure. Folks say you got another car though, so I might be booked up, but we can definitely lock it in, gonna get the material order. I at least order the material, so I at least have the material. The material take about 5 days to get here, but yeah, we'll work it out. I don't have the material here, so that way when I get done with this second car, we have it, lock it in. Yeah, going like this, shoot. I might have to pick rapping might have to be my main in a minute. We'll see. Right now, Tint my main. But I like doing rap because you meet different people. I wouldn't ever be rapping BigWalkDog car if I wasn't rapping, so you meet people. You meet bona fide people. Customers that send you business, celebrities, Richie got tinted. Shaw got tinted. And he put me, you know what I'm saying, link us up. So if you want to be tinted, so you gotta do all of it. A tint job led to a rap job. Celebrity rap job. And shit. I met a lot of people making t-shirts too. But I won't have no other way, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start at the body line. The body line, this is the piece that poke out. So from this piece that poke out, no matter if it's right here, no matter where it's at, that's just pretty much the starting point. Start right there. Bring all this up. Yes, sir. Yep. Bam, got that done. But now, get my stool. You know, be careful. You don't want to bump the stool against the wrap. You don't want to make the wrap hit the door. Like now, I can't close the door like I want to because I don't want to bump nothing. So you don't want the door to bump.
What up, nephew?
TC, what's happening?
Hey, I just came to speak to you. You gotta go.
Okay.
All right. Love you, baby.
See my back way.
That's all right. Love you hard.
Yeah, man.
All right, baby.
Love you too.
Love you.
Love you too.
All right.
Yeah. Doing his own car. Now this BigWalkDog car. You know the rapper BigWalkDog? Yeah. I'm doing his car. Man, I can talk some mess now. But yeah, I did my first celebrity rap. Yeah. That's talk some stuff. Alright. Flow that. Flow on the earth. Flow on the earth under the wrap. This could be like an apple tortilla, but you got heat, you got earth. You got all the elements in this joint. You got a little water. I ain't got a good earth one yet. What y'all think earth is? I'm the earth? I don't know. I ain't just thought that was good yet. Okay. Some part of me want to go sideways with it. I guess I'm just working piece by piece. Just keep working it down. Do how you want to do it, as long as you get that, as long as you get to the bottom. kind of holding the paper down here, putting a little tension on it, and I'm squeezing. It's a way to get the whole thing on track. No, I'm a little off track. I bet a professional looking at me like, you're doing it wrong. I'm going to use the half, I'm going to kind of focus on this square right here. Where my heat gun going. Like, lift up a little bit. Keep it like a pull to the left to the right. Sweet glue. Yep, we're doing a whole car wrap on stream, man. I'm trying to do the whole car on stream, man. Even the front bumper. So if y'all want to learn how to do the front bumper, that's the hardest part of the car. I'm doing it by myself. Tap in. I'm sure you have to do shit by yourself. It's cool to have a team, don't get me wrong. But there's more money by yourself. You know, you go farther with the team. Like if I had people around me that actually could take something to load the ball, yeah. It's hard to find some good work. So I ain't gonna be paying, somebody to do nothing. Come in, you know what I'm saying? Do half while I'm doing this half, you do the other half. One day. It's good doing this like this so you know how to do everything yourself. It's part of the business too. Learning all the steps. How you gonna train somebody how to do something you ain't did the shit. Making my way, y'all. gonna wrap this bottom piece under. I'm gonna open the door. Wrap this all the way under. Alright, chat. We just got the dough done. Man. Dough done, man. Whew. What we looking like? Probably need a break. Just reset the screen. Alright, make a hot dog. Make some of these. Let me show y'all what I got done for today. We ain't done. I'm gonna trim this up. Do the other side. So we got a lot done in the day. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, my bad. It depends on if you got fender flares. Trimming. Phone getting hot, chat. Yeah. Man, I do been paid. Watch the ads, man. That's how you get paid off the ads. Show how I get this knife to tape off. So right now, I'm just lifting the wrap up and making sure it's flat. All right, stuff just more prone to stick while it's hot outside. All right, we got it off. And we're gonna get ready to give it a trim. So what you wanna do is you wanna hold this down, roll it back, press on the part where it's rolling back on, and then give it a tug. Then you're gonna release this little pink line. So now you wanna hold down the wrap. Drag this pink line through the wrap. You want to kind of do it in a continuous flow so you get an even, nice cut. You can kind of wrap your hand around it like that. Dr. Strange, that giant with the bullshit. You just keep pulling. Bam. So now this material is separated. And I didn't have to use my razor blade. And pull that off, and then pull this green line off. So this is how you use knifeless tape. Make cuts without having to literally cut the car. I always keep your blade exposed, but yeah. Cut the line without, you throw this away. It's just trash, and you just through. It should be just run it through. Yeah, and it look good. It look good. All right. Take your blade, cut off some of this excess, because you don't need it. It's freezing on me. I wonder if I close it on this phone, can I open it up on my other phone? I ain't never tried it. When I be moving around this phone, it go, it be disconnecting. And so right now I'm lifting the wrap, tucking it. Again, the objective is to not show no green and for it to be behind the seals. So it's like a seal in here. So I'm running my finger against the seal. I'm gonna cut past the seal a little bit, and I'm gonna lift the seal up and roll it in, and it's gonna look flawless. Yeah, this is some trimming, y'all. I'll just do this off camera. The main thing is I got the doors laid. I showed y'all how to do some trimming, like how to do the door handle, how to get it. You know, it's a tedious process. Take the gas cap off so you can get that wrap in here like this. So the gas cap not in my way. So that way I can wrap the gas out, and then I can wrap it in here too. So, you know, doing stuff like that kind of makes the wrap overall look good. I'm gonna take my time and squeegee it, and I'm gonna be back later on tonight. And if you missed this, I'm gonna show you how to do this whole technique again. So I'm gonna finish trimming. Probably gonna give me something to eat or something. Finish trimming, then come back and take the door handles off. And we're gonna do this whole side. I'm gonna move the car over to the left, or I might not move it around at all. I don't even like moving this joint. Probably just crank it up so I can crank it up so the battery just don't die. But yep, that's pretty much it for right now, y'all. Shit. Got the hood done, got the fender done, got the door done, quarter panel done, door done. We almost halfway there. Front bumper, back bumper. I did a back bumper in chrome material, so I know I got this one in the bag. So yeah, make sure I pop off the plastic piece and clean it off right. That way I get a nice clean wrap. Cause the paper gonna lay. That ain't even a factor. Just getting it prepped up, getting it clean. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish this up. My next video is gonna be all tightened up. But yeah, I appreciate everybody tapping in. Thank y'all for the votes and the, you know, talking. Well, I will see. I'm trying to fix this damn camera. Sammy, what's up? What's up? Gifts. Okay, yeah. I don't know if y'all see them gifts, man. It's a new option. Gifts are cheaper than donations. So if you want to, gifts are cheaper. So if you want to give me a gift, it's like 99 cents. Appreciate you, Nelly. Yeah, we just gonna try it out next time. Maybe I send $5 to myself and, you know, give it a try. But yeah, try the gifts out. They cheaper than Super Chat. So I don't know how it go. You can buy some rubies. Send me some rubies. I got some. Do I got some? No, I ain't got none. I ain't seen no option. Somebody sent a ruby. Yeah, JB Boogie, what's up with it? I guess I go through the Texas right quick. Man, we got a lot of people texting. I should pay more attention. LL Pooh J, what's up? What's up? And Sticky, hi, what's up? Shelby Steph said, keep up the good work, gang. Appreciate it. Orion Club, hello, what's up? What's up? TDK 007, what's up? What's up? What in the world are they doing? I'm wrapping the car. Are you boys cleaning the car? Cleaning before you're wrapping is very important. Refrain from negative comments. Thank you very much. What's up, buddy Ash? Bob Ross, what is up? What's up? It costs $3,500 for a truck wrap. TDK, what's up? Veldra, what's up? Just saying what's up to everybody who tapped in with me. Nuck, Boondoke, Fozy, what's happening? Joshua Myers. I would use cheetah wrap, basic colors. Yeah, depends on how you look at it. They got some nice material, but if you want to go flamboyant, you know, or super, you know, go crazy, you know, you just got to pay $1,000 if you want something spectacular, extra $1,000. So your wrap might be $3,500, but it's more colors. Hope you get it, man. Appreciate it. Thinking about going black on the Q50 camera style. Yeah, that'd be like $2,000 for a camera. What's up? What's up? RH, what's happening? Trying to find the best body line. K9 podcast, what's up? I gotta go back for my barber exam next month. Gotta lock in on learning the tint. Anytime, man. Buddy Ash, what's up? J Boogie, what to do, my guy? Just text you. I got the text. You said turn the camera sideways. Yeah, keep that in mind. But it's not gonna show up on the short feed if I turn it sideways. Cats, dogs, what's up with it? How much does it cost a factory to create the car wrap film? We already talked about that, about $1,800, $2,000. How much a wrapping of such car costs? This was, I gave him a deal. I gave him $2,000, you know what I'm saying? He said he's gonna come back with a couple more cars. Normally charge $2,500, $2,200. But you know, you got to show celebrities a little love, man. You know, it might come back in more ways than one. Always keep that in mind when you giving special people special prices. Ghost Town Bullies, what's up? What's up? Ellie Tabaz, what's up? What's up? Nelly. High five, Marshmallow. Oh, okay, I do got some. Sunday, I don't see it. How I check it? What it look like? Do it pop up on the screen? I didn't even see it pop up. Nelly Belly, Marshmallow. Tay, what's up? What's up? Jimmy Evans. Can't wait to lock in with you get that wrap done. Old Cars Training, what's up? What's up? Say amen. Say amen. 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 Richard Ortiz, what's up? John, how much wrap a car? $2,000, $2,500. Just depends. $2,000 and up. Depends on the color. You got color for $2,000. You got color for $2,500. You got your color for $3,500. What's your opinion? We talked about that. Sammy, I need to go flat black on the solar on the. Yeah, we can get that done. Send me the text. Pero Dujic. Yes, and some gifts. Appreciate it. I'm finna send you $1 right quick. I'm finna send you $5. Send it to me so I can see. So I can see. It says supposed to pop up on the screen. So let me see you. $5. So I can see how it look. Apple, it do. I already said it on Cash App. Too late. Yeah, you gonna do it so I can see it pop up. I ain't seen it before. We waiting on the on something to pop up on the screen. Just walking around the car, giving y'all idea what it looked like. Let me see what a gift look like. It says it's supposed to pop up on the screen. I wasn't looking down. I mean, I was looking down when it happened. Yep. I guess I can do the door handle thing while I'm waiting. Show y'all how to do the door handle. Yep, y'all hit the like button. We're gonna be back later on tonight. Look at the screen. I'm looking at it. Okay. It popped up. Yeah. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I hit it one time, it disappeared. Okay, hit the gift. That's what it looked like. The gold Duke emoji. That's cool. Happy poop. Not the happy poop. But yeah, that was fun to see. I was screen recording, so I was able to see what it looked like. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Give y'all some little sauce right quick. And we're gonna be out of here for a couple hours. So y'all see these right here? Show you how to fix that. So you're gonna just open the wrap up. You're gonna lift the wrap up. You can even, what? No, that ain't nothing. Lift the wrap up like that. And come back and wipe it down. Yep. Pretty much hold the material. Appreciate the gifts. That was pretty cool. We went crazy with the gifts. Appreciate y'all liking and subscribing. I should go a little longer. I need to eat me a peanut butter jelly sandwich or something. I got it bad not eating breakfast. Kind of wake up and just go to work. I be forgetting to eat. I think yesterday I ain't eat till 12 o'clock. No, the day before that. You know, so I'm just relieving, cutting it, splitting it so I can roll it around. Yeah. And just keep in mind the door handle gonna go right here, so we just going as far as we can with the rep. We want that door handle to click in and just go in. And once that door handle go on top of it, it's gonna make it look real nice. Yep. So y'all just seen how the gifts work. It's just a couple dollars. It can be $1. It ain't gotta be $5. I just did that just so I can see what it looked like. Sometimes that's what it take. Yeah. So it's not a super chat. like a little. I don't know how it works because I gotta buy something myself and see how it works. But just you can buy some rubies or something like that, or I don't know. I heard somebody talking about it. I might be wrong. Don't quote me yet until I figure it out. Yeah, so we got the door handle things cut out. Yeah, we got some trimming to do. I think I just want a bologna sandwich or something. Give me some fried bologna. Yep. We always like to wrap around. That way we getting that coverage. Let me give me some more stitching cord. They gonna make me a fried bologna, man. You can put some on my stomach. Some fried bologna. Now you gotta know how to cook it right. I'm gonna put my glove on. Yeah, we finna be rapping all day, man. We gotta make some more progress, man. We gotta get down with the other side, man. We gotta get down with the other side and the trunk. And the trimming. Oh shit, my battery got 20%. My phone got 20%. So I gotta take a break anyway. Yeah, I gotta let my phone charge for a minute. I got 20%. I was trying to keep it going. I gotta take a break. But my phone gotta take a break. I can still come back out here and trim. So I'm gonna just finish the trimming, and then we're gonna save the battery for the big stuff, like the quarter panel. That way, you know, just not sitting on stream, not doing nothing. Yep, bam. So the only thing I got left is probably trim the stuff up at the bottom. The door pretty much already done. The rest of the door is the wide body kit. Oh, this is the wide body kit, so I really ain't even got to go that far. I really just got to stop like, shit, really at this dot right here. All that, the wide body kit. But I guess I can go on and just finish it off just, you know, just for good measure. good measure. I'm sure that wide body can't cover this whole door though, but just in case, you just want to go all the way around it. I'm checking my hair. With the heat. Come back to this quarter panel. Finish all that off. I ain't even got to go that far. Kick go right here. Nah. I ain't gotta go that far. Probably do something like that. Alrighty, y'all. I guess that's everything, man, for right now. We got a lot done today. We're gonna finish this trim. I'm gonna go give me something to eat. Finish this trim up when I get back on stream. This gonna be clean. And I might show y'all how to do a mirror. I might go to the wide body kit for this side. That way, at least half it, this whole half done. Or I might just say the wide body kit for last. Do the other side over there. Finish all my trimmings, and then you know, just keep on making progress in the day. You know, people like to ask me how long it takes. It's kind of hard to say, man. You just gotta get up and log in and do what you can do. Get you something to eat. Get you some rest. Take a little chill pill. Don't chill too much because the customer on your ass about getting their car back. But you know, just make sure you rest it so you can perform on the job. You know, you got to eat something so you can perform good. So work hard, get some rest. I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces. Hold on, what they say? Okay. Yeah, I'm holler at y'all later. All right, players and pimpettes and playettes.